Hey there, it's BitB, and welcome out to another BitB stream. Wrong button. Right button. Today is jank. Hey, how's it going, everybody? I don't know if you noticed this or not, but the chat has been changed up. We've moved back over to Stream Elements because you know what? How can't be arsed to deal with the other thing. And also, yes, we're going to be doing Yooka-Laylee and the Impossible Lair. So let's go ahead and just get this out of the way.
Good news. We can finally be bees. This isn't your world, but we can be bees. This is good news. You can be a bee. You'll live like a bee. A pet.
A pet?
A pet. Mark, this is good news. You'll live for 30 years.
This is insane!
There we go. Since we're going to be dealing with a lot of bee-related stuff. All right. We're slightly to the right. That you are. Hey. I wonder whether or not I should, like, shove you guys slightly over a little bit, or if that's perfectly fine. I don't know how much room I've given you guys for, like, text. That's what I'm wondering about. Like, how much room is there for text? We're gonna have to see about that. I mean, I think things are kind of fitting together fairly well. And I don't pass over the chat too often. I think we're good. I can read it. I can see it. I can deduce what it is. Anyways, let's go ahead and dive on in. Now, I have absolutely no idea how far I want to go with the game at this point. Like, let me go over to the main menu just to give you guys a little bit of a visual for what where I currently am, just conundrum-wise. Here, let me just close that. Oh, also, Yooka-Laylee and the Impossible Lair was really attempting to try and not work on me as I was trying to start up the game. Like, it wouldn't connect the controller for some really weird reason. And then it had a crash as it was starting up. And I was sitting there being like, oh, please, for the love of God. Come on, I got a plan today. Jeez, don't do this to me. Don't do this right now. Alright, making my way downtown. Also, you guys seeing that line at the bottom there? Hold on. Ah! No. Gosh darn it. I won't be able to stream in this condition. Give me a moment. In the meantime, enjoy the disgusting sounds of, like, you know, the bees going... Ba 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 da da ba da da ba 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 ba. There we go. Good enough. Okay, so we have 67 out of 200 of the tokens. We have 27 out of 48 of the bees, and we have 25 of 66 of the tonics. Tonics are not the important part, but like, my God, there's so much more game to be done here. And I feel like I'm kind of plateauing a little bit when it comes to it. Like, fun game, really enjoy it, but also it requires you being a little bit of a perfectionist in some capacities. I don't know. I kind of want to brute force the Impossible Lair, honestly. That being said, I haven't played the Impossible Lair in a very long time here, so... I might mess this one up. We're starting out on level 2, though. Welcome back! Time to get plums! Allow me to introduce the corporate jackhammer! Dang it. This is a dirty trick I think you'll hate! Yep. Gotta get my head in the game for that one. Trying to make me mad because it's working! You can't win, you simpletons! Ow. Ah! Haha. Dang it, I am not doing very well in terms of bees. I have to prepare your next thrashing! And I only have one bee at my disposal. Oh dear, okay. I very likely will not get through this, but... Oh, I like this next bit. You just slide on your belly. How does one manage to get through that? Okay, epic fail. Let's try and go back in there. Started stage 2. Again, how did they calculate that? How do they calculate how many bees you start out with? Welcome back, pummeling time. Allow me to introduce the corporate jackhammer. This is a dirty trick I think you'll hate. Yeah, you're trying to make me mad. It's working. You can't win, simpleton. Ow. Dang it. I have to prepare your next thrashing. I got 5 bees instead of 1. Whee! Improvements, ahoy. Ow, why? Quick, distract him. Thank you, Mapley. Okay, now how does one manage to avoid this? Okay, got through that fairly reasonably. Screw it. I guess I just slide my way through then. Yeah, 2. Pain? Blah, blah, blah. Sorry, did I put you off? Okay. Oh, dear Lord. Ow. It's impossible. Lord. Lord. Oh, no. I actually got, like, fairly decently far in the second level, I think. Not terrible. And hey, if I actually manage to avoid getting hit during the stage 2 boss, I think I might be able to do this. You're eating onion rings. Ooh. Are you eating, like, some of those, like, custom-made, homemade onion rings that you were talking about earlier? Or did you manage to just find onion rings? Oh, I gotta remember, I can't hit him on that one. I can hit him on this one, though. Homemade onion rings. Oh, man. One thing I haven't had in a really long time is some nice homemade French fries. Like, those are good. Owie. I only have 3. Great! I'm starting with 2. That'll work out. Yeah, how many bees are a part of my, my bee shield? Screw it. Like 48 in total for a bee shield if you can manage to get like every single one of the bee recruits. Wait. Okay. Technically, I'm not quite out, even if I manage to lose all my bees. If I can just keep on grabbing Laylee. Okay, I see. Dang it. Ha! You missed the secret in my invisible warp to the end of the game! Good for you. How long has the term epic fail been, like, not relevant? I haven't thought about the term epic fail in, like, ever since, God, I want to say, like, 2008. Even then, I feel like it was a little bit, like, generic and overplayed by 2008. Especially le epic fail. If somebody put, like, le at the end of whatever it is they were saying. I think we need to punish the defectors involved here. That are just like, oh yeah, we'll totally be a part of his bee shield. That's cool. It's only fair. Bee shield against bee shield. All right. I now have 8 bees at my disposal. Screw it, screw it, screw it. Run. I gotta remember I have my twirl ability. Yikes. Yikes! Dang it! Ah! I guess it's a tough battle. How many bees would they allow me if I even made it to, like, level 3? A single one? One single bee? I just love how goobery, like, capital B looks. La 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 la. I got you. Dang it. Grrrr! Ha ha! Alright, give me a second. I gotta click on a thing over here on the sidebar. There we go. How did they manage to touch the top of that spike without getting hit once? Just rushed my way through there. All right, I got 2 bees. Whack! Out of my heckin' way! I genuinely wonder if those balloons do anything or if they're just there to taunt you. Oh, hey, I started right at the beginning. You know what? Probably a good thing. Because I need to earn a little bit more bees for that one segment, and I wonder if I can earn bees by not getting hit during these segments. Grr, ah. I don't have time for this. I feel like this part of the impossible layer is probably going to feel quaint at this point. You know? Just like, oh, I know about this. I know this trick. I know your moves. Ha 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 ha. Like, I remember when I used to, on these particular parts, I tanked it. Right, can't hit that guy up front. Okay. Wait a nugget. Did I do the impossible layer except without the bee shield? Oh, that explains a lot. Well, I think I was doing fairly well there. I see. Yeah, let's just go for the start. I was wondering why I was less glowy. You bastard! Ow. I feel like I need to return to the overworld and try that again. If I can't get through the first part of the boss without getting hit, then what are my chances of, like, avoiding hits in the actual impossible layer? That's my thoughts. Didn't hurt. Ooh, sparkly. Grr, ah. Ah, I lost a bee. Okay, well, I did what I could. Oh, bah, bah. I was a little bit too close to the roller there. Ah, man. Why'd I do it so perfect the first time? Dang it. Woo! Okay. Dang it. Alright, I lost 3 bees there. Awesome. Ah, too far! I already made the joke, but no, not the bees! Don't let them die in vain! Oh, there is much dying in vain happening here. I managed to get here with 1 more bee. Now whether that saves my bee progress, who the heck knows? If it does, then I am absolutely going to be like grinding the ever-loving heck out of I'm gonna grind the ever-loving heck out of the first part of the impossible lair. Dang it. I shall call them Beatrice. Grrr! I have to prepare your next thrashing! Alright, 9 bees at my disposal. Not bad. Oh dear lord. Barely. Oops. Yikes and cripes! Alright. Nine bees. 8 bees. 7. Ah, okay, I see. All right. Don't you... You... Buzzsaws cheat. Hey! Fuck! Okay, I see what I need to do, but come on, man. Huh? How do I get up there? Oh, I assume I have to, like, bounce on them. You bastard. Okay. Screw it! Just run!
Right, a water section will frustrate you, like no...
I mean, you're right. Oh my god, you gotta be kidding me. Well, I'm dead. It will never not be funny to me that characters designed to be successors to Banjo-Kazooie sucked at being Banjo-Kazooie and were instead good at being Donkey Kong Country. Yep. Okay, now, question. Did it save 11 bees instead of 10? It did! Meaning that if I don't suck in this particular part of the level, I can save my bees and then tank the ever-loving hell out of it. Or just get better at the second, option. I don't know. Frickin'. I can do that. I genuinely do, like, I have no idea, like, when Replay is going to be coming out. Replay-ly. When it does, I am kind of interested in maybe giving it another shot. Though I definitely want to, like, look at some people's reviews and figure out whether or not it's any good. I unfortunately made the mistake of trusting this dev studio, like, right off the bat. Owie. I unfortunately cannot do that again. They've done good with this game, I'll give them that. Like, it is absolutely crushingly difficult, but to a point that, like, you know, the difficulty is kind of your fault at the end of the day. Like, this is a game that does a really good job of being extremely difficult if you are not paying attention. You know what I mean? Like, if you're methodical, and if you learn your way around the mechanics, you can make your way through the impossible layer relatively easily. Oh yeah, there was that entire sequence of, like, you know, these things that I lost 3 bees to. A lot of people did, but given their rare pedigree, it made sense. Still honestly surprising how much they fumbled the first game. I just feel like there was way too much Banjo-Tooie and not enough Banjo-Kazooie. You know what I mean? Like, the scope was a little bit too large. That was the main problem when it came to Banjo-Tooie. Like, the land, the worlds were just a little bit too big. Oops. Oh, I fudged it. Oh, you bastard. Definitely overestimated what they could do with crowdfunding. Oh. Ooh. I'm always way too early with that one. Whoops. Okay, where's that gonna land me? Dang it! Ugh. Wow! Why? Whoops. I've already messed this up. Yep, yeah, okay. I didn't do any better. So, I'm gonna try and do that again, only less suck. In theory, 27 is enough that you could definitely, like, power your way through the impossible layer levels. You just gotta keep a hold of them, man. Grah. Haha, simple. Bum 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 ba bum bum ba da bum bum bum. Dang it, okay. Lost one. Ah, dang it! I've lost a lot of bee bodies today. Lost a lot of men. Dang it. I think I'm just going to restart this because, I don't know, it was very, very sloppy. Love the warning. You're going to lose progress! I've already lost Much progress, sir, and thank you very much.
Squeaky.
Dang it. Ugh. Do I tolerate that or no? Yeah, okay. So I'm so distracted. I'm looking over at my side monitor here, and I see this one video on like my YouTube recommendations from that one In a Nutshell channel, and it's about fentanyl. Let me see. Yeah, 8 days ago that was released. Is fentanyl that popular that it's just like, or at least like, you know, I don't know if like fentanyl is particularly popular as a drug, or if like, you know, the jokes about fentanyl have just gone a little bit too far. But it's just funny to see that on my sidebar, just being like, that's a gigantic. It's a picture, and then like the words above it are just fentanyl. It's like a big advertisement campaign for the drug. Ah, crap. Nuts. Dang it! Oh, well, at least I managed to make it. Wow! No, frig. Yep, okay, I've kind of messed this one up. %38 complete. I'm assuming that's... Oh, God. So, the main part of the impossible layer is 25%. So, there's like 3 more... I wonder if what I'm doing is like, you know, not the smartest thing to be doing. What I mean by that is like, you know, on average, players need at least 30 Bs in order to make your way through. Actually, no, I would say like 40 out of 48. And here I am at a like cool, crisp 27 Bs, just being like, ha. Ooh, you drew some art on VR chat? I'll take a look at that in just a sec.
Die!
Here, let me take a gander at that. I think I remember that one. Angry anglerfish. Angie pill baby. I've never had to swaddle like you know, a small creature like that before. I think that's what it's called, swaddling. Whoops. Ah. Ah. I wonder if there's any way to, like, mess with that bomb and make it so that it, like, won't hit me. You absolute whore. Okay. I tried. All right. Whoops! I'm also getting distracted by all of, like, the sights in the background. Like, what the heck are those colorful vats anyways? Ah, yes, this is where the color is made. Hmm. $14. Improvement. I'll take it. And I guess we're moving into the food section, eh? All right. Sounds fun. At least I can start with 15. Ah! There we go. Crap. Swine! Okay. 9 bees. Not the best I've done for round 2, but again, the important thing was to get, like, more bees for round 2. This is the gearbox location.
No! Get out of my storage of gears!
How do I do this? Pop in for a few seconds and say, yo, hi, I have a lot of coding I need to do, and I got some focus. Been there. I also need to do a heck of a lot of focusing. Thanks for coming in, Susix. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Oh, God, Laylee, please. Okay. Ah! Oh, I'm gonna need some bees for that one. Buzz, 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 buzz. 14. Not great, considering I'm losing nearly half of my bees in the first part. And I genuinely feel like, you know, since I've been through that part so many times, that I feel like I could actually get through with most of my bees intact, if not all of them.
I don't have time for this.
Time? Is it really time, Mr. Freeman? They lost the Annabelle doll. Annabelle doll. Refresh my memory, I'm not sure what that is. I mean, I've heard the name Annabelle, but, God help me, I don't really know. Dang it! Isn't Annabelle a horror movie? I'm trying to remember. Or am I thinking wrong? Am I thinking of like a different, you know, weird doll? Dang it! Horror movie about a doll. Ah, okay. Well, it's interesting about, like, there's a lot of props in Hollywood that, like, just straight up goes missing. Like, you wonder whose job it is to keep a hold of any of these props, like, for either future movies or, you know, otherwise. Or just as a souvenir. Were they anticipating making another Annabelle, and is that why they're so upset about it? They're just like, oh man, Annabelle, like, you know, Annabelle 20, The Resurrection. That was going to be such a good movie, and now we can't make it. Ironically, I heard the latest Final Destination movie, which is like number 6 or 7, is actually the best one in the series. Really? Huh. I wonder what people are basing that off of. You know, just like the scares. Are they basing it off of, like, you know, like the plot? Are they basing it off of just like how gruesome it is? I'd be interested to see, like, you know, a good census on that one. Well, okay. Cannot improve with bees, so let's try that again. See, I don't know. I like, at least from a plot perspective, I feel like I talked about this on a previous episode, but like, I don't know. From a plot perspective, I feel like they've kind of run the entirety of Final Destination completely out, because like, the whole crux of the plot was basically explained in the very first Final Destination movie. That being, you cannot run away from death. Death will eventually get you. You know, spoilers for the original Final Destination, but like, aside from, I have no idea whether or not I think one person might have survived, or at least like, you know, survived all the way up to the end and then got deceased. But like the story of Final Destination is just like, yeah, no, if you cheat death, death is gonna come back and find you. And I guess how do you keep people's suspension of disbelief in a situation where you know that all of the characters are going to die? At this point, I feel like it's less of a case of people going in there for the plot, and specifically because they want to see, like, you know, like the confounding, ridiculous ways that people can be Rube Goldberged out of existence, essentially. Because that's essentially what it is. It's just like, you know, crazy happenstances all happen all at once, and then you die of, like, a coffee mug that happened to hit you at just the wrong moment. I see that you've sent a message responding to my random, like, you know, diatribes. Despite the fact that I'm not a horror guy, I should shut my mouth. I've got no reason to complain or, like, you know, talk smack about this movie at all. Got better writing, plot, and characterization than pretty much all the other movies. Okay, that's cool. Did I just get hit by a bomb and lose one of my bees? I should be blocking that. Wacky Rube Goldberg machine deaths are what the series coasted on before. I don't know, it kind of reminds me of the Saw movies, in that you don't really go into a Saw... I mean, you know, there's a little bit of plot involved with Saw, and, like, the interesting things involved with Jigsaw. But for the most part, if you're going in to watch a Saw movie, it's gore torture porn. That is the basis of what it is you're going to be watching. And you know that going into it.
Hello, Stuart. I want to play a game.
I don't know where Stuart came from. Ow! The new one apparently did some more interesting stuff with the concept, so kudos. Alright. As long as they're keeping, like, you know, if they're keeping up the idea or, like, the mystic of, like, can you cheat death, then good for them. Like, that's a good thing. Point of every Saw is basically escape room with gore. You know, I never thought about that. I mean, there are some escape rooms out there that do have some, like, horror elements to them. But it's like an escape room, except the least fun one possible. I didn't sign up for this. I signed up for an hour of fun. Whoops. Speaking of which, I've never been to an escape room, but I feel like I don't have the compound brain necessary to be able to go through an escape room. You know, like, you need to have a good head on your shoulders when it comes to puzzles. I don't really have that. I have good, like, puzzle-solving skills from, like, you know, a physical standpoint, like physical puzzles. 19, let's go! I only lost 8 bees! I think there's also a horror movie literally just called Escape Room. Wouldn't doubt it. God, what's that? There's this one other movie that I just recently, I don't know, I watched some coverage on it. It's like, it's sort of a horror thriller movie, and I don't remember exactly what it's called, but the plot is it has to do with like a deceased artist who was kind of like a shut-in, and also, you know, he was not treated very well in life, and so he just secluded himself and like pretty much put his entire life into his paintings, including like I think he literally put his own blood into his paintings. Which is, you know, not exactly, like, that weird of a concept. People have done that before. But in this case, it was literally like he was soul imbuing himself into his paintings. And then, for whatever reason, he went and, you know, unalived. Which, normally, that would just be like, oh, well, that's a very tragic end, isn't it? But then, a team of artists managed... Actually, no, not artists. Art curators for, like, museums and stuff managed to find the paintings. And they started putting them all up on display. Despite the fact that very clearly the dude who made the paintings did not want to be famous. And he did not want to put himself on a pedestal. So, you know, they're going directly against his wishes. But on top of that, they are attempting to try and, like, you know, make significant profit off of this guy after his passing. As well as also, there's a lot of people that were treating his art as, like, a commodity as opposed to being an art piece. And I guess, like, that's where the curse of his character comes from. So, like, if you treat his art as a commodity and not what it is as, like, you know, a piece of art to be, you know, to be respected and to be admired in some capacity, then he has the right to come into your house through your mirrors and, like, you know, choke you out with, I don't know, choke you out with something. I don't know. Or just scared the ever-loving crap out of you. I don't know. I've always wanted to try one, though. Friend and I were thinking of trying one out sometime, especially since they're a big fan of old Sierra adventure games, which are very escape roomy. Yeah, God, sometimes you just have to rush your way through. Ow, Freg. No! Put me back where I was! Nine bees. Do you want a fucking bees burger? Chicken nugget. Maybe I gotta, like, spin into him. Nope. Or maybe. I actually have 8 bees. Screw it. Rushing my way through. That's blocked. Okay. I hate water levels. I'm just like, fuck it. What? Bomb! Oh, I see. Oh, you're a funny one, aren't you? You're hilarious. This is garbage. Laylee, no. Yeah! I need you! I got pretty freaking far there. Blasting my way through the waterways was probably, you know, that was a nice one. Okay, so. 19. Oh, man. It's pretty freaking good, honestly. I'm going to try and start this up from here. I keep forgetting about that bit. I'm going to return to the overworld, and we're going to see if we can get to this fight a little bit easier. 46% done? I was nearly at the end of, like, that next level. Oh, man. Whew. No, this fight definitely has some, like, vibes of old school boss type of thing. Whereas a lot of this is just you attempting to try and memorize the patterns of the boss, and that's how you manage to get through it. All right, 18 bees at my disposal. So I just had a thought that popped into my head here. Like, you know, we were talking about escape rooms, and I'm just like, you know what would be really interesting? I thought it'd be really interesting to have, like, an adult play place kind of thing. Owie. Anyway, I had that thought, But then I immediately rescinded that thought because I realized, like, well, hold on a second. The reason why there are no adult play places is because it wouldn't be lucrative because most adults, I mean, okay, teenagers, they'd probably get a kick out of it. People in their 20s, they'd probably get a kick out of it. Oh, all the bees are dying. However, you wouldn't see anybody over 30 in a place like that. Mostly because of back problems. Okay, I can kind of tell that I'm starting to lose steam here. This is one of those, like, I'm losing patience, and the more patience that I lose, the harder it's going to be for me to be able to actually beat this challenge. So, I'm gonna say that now would be a very good time to sort of cap this. So I'm curious about something. I gotta check. I just need to check my phone real quick. I'm in my 30s and I'd be so into it, disregarding the issue with my spine. Oh yeah, I'll totally do it. I feel like you'd have to sign a frickin' waiver if you're over 30. Just be like, if you end up with any sort of a spine-crippling injuries or if you snap your neck, you will not hold the establishment liable. There aren't any waivers or anything like that, you know, for kids and whatnot, because with kids, you could fold kids into a pretzel and they'd be okay. It's just like squish, you know, like just see a kid like be compacted into an accordion. Let's see. Buzz, 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 buzz. I'm just taking a look at my calendar real quick. Okay, I'd like to see via months. Ah, dang it. I had an idea for a game that I wanted to play for this particular time block, but unfortunately it's not going to be available until sometime a little bit later. So, that sucks. I don't know. In my thoughts, like in my opinion, when it comes to Yooka-Laylee and the Impossible Lair, I don't know if I am the kind of player for it. I've just got like a lack of attention. Let me see. So we've got like 21 of those coins, and I'm fairly certain this guy takes 25. I didn't get any of the coins in Chapter 4. I don't know. I don't want to make any promises about the idea that, like, oh, I'll play it off stream. Because, I'm going to be real, I feel like this ain't one of those games that I'm, like, interested in playing off stream. You know, in my opinion. Spine issues are unusual even for my age. I'm just very unlucky. Yeah, that's very fair. Sorry, I was late. I was watching Ben 10. Oh, don't apologize. No, heck yeah, have fun. Enjoy your time. Make choices with whatever you do with your free time. That's totally valid. And also, which version of Ben 10? Is it like the OG Ben 10 or like any of the spin-offs that were released after the fact? Because I know a little bit about, like, the original OG Ben 10. In that, like, oh, it's Ben and Gwen and Uncle, and they're going off on the road trips and whatnot. And one of them has got, you know, Ben has got the Omnitrix, is that what it's called? I don't know. The freaking thing that you press a button and then you become a 1 out of 10 aliens. I don't know. I know about that. About that far. Aside from that, I don't know much else. I know there were spin-offs, but I'm just like, I don't know. I don't freaking know. Oh, yeah, right. This is Yooka-Laylee's residence. Anyway, there's a ton of space that's still, like, left to explore, including this space right here. The watch that makes you an alien, which I wish I had. God, that'd be fun, wouldn't it? You just, like, you smash a button and then suddenly you become the Hulk and you're able to, like, you know, cut in line because who the heck is gonna, like, who the heck's gonna be like, hey, no, I'm standing my ground. Screw you, sir. Come on, Apple, get on it. Yeah, right? Dude, if there's one thing that I want to hear about in my lifetime, it's bioengineering. I want to be able to see somebody turn into a gigantic gross monster. Okay? Or, like, what other aliens were there? Like, you know, there was a big Hulk and Beast one. I think there was, like, one, like, that, you know, a tiny little alien thing. Like, almost like a microscopic one. And then there was, I don't know. There was, like, a more sleeker alien that was more, like, you know, combat-oriented. I want to be a tentacle monster, damn it. Well, I don't know about that. I just want to be able to, like, you know, get off of my lazy duff and just be like, hey, I'm an alien that by default has a whole bunch of muscle mass. Cool! I can do a whole bunch of gardening. You know what I mean? The original and Alien Force. Alien Force, okay. That's the name of one of the spin-offs. I have not seen it, not much. Anywho's, I think now would be a very good time to end the stream. Although, we're ending a little bit early today. Oh, God. There's a part of me that kind of feels like I want to do, like, a casual stream after this, but I don't think so. I think we're going to finish things off. But this was fun, although, like I said, as much as I like this game, I don't necessarily know if I want to complete it on stream. Sorry, I was just like, beep, 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 beep. I did notice just recently that Chapter 1 is one of the only... It's one of the... Actually, wait. No, Chapter 1 and Chapter 3, I'm missing the... Ow. Thanks. Every single one of these things has got, like, you know, an alternate version of the world. I'm missing one for Chapter 1 and Chapter 3. And I just wonder how I would possibly get that then. Very curious. I see, like, an impact thing up here. Sorry, I'm not currently on the gameplay section. My attention is just torn. I'm taking one real quick look. And if I suddenly figure something out off screen, I'll cut back in. That doesn't seem to be anything. Again, I get the suspicion that I could probably figure out something. You know what? We're gonna cut back over to the gameplay real quick. Here, see what I mean? I have Chapter 1, but I don't have, like, Chapter 1 Act 2. Same thing goes for Chapter 3 here. Let me go to Chapter 3 and see... What would I... Oh, my... Jesus. Oh, yeah! Wasn't I supposed to do something with you? Thank goodness, it's Yooka and Laylee. Technical problems. Yes, latest invention. I was ready to power it up, and I misplaced my switch. What could possibly go wrong? I'm sure the switch is somewhere just ahead. Keep an eye out for it on your adventure. So, hold on a second. I never got around to grabbing that. So, where would I... It appears... Yeah, okay. I'm going to warp up to Chapter 5. Because it kind of looks like there's like a way that I can jump up there from Chapter 5's area. Yeah, that guy. Is there a pagey around here somewhere? Ooh, hey, wait, there's a bombable area over here. There happened to be a place with bombs around here? Ooh. Ooh, hold on a second. Hold up. Well, first of all, I also see a bee up here. What's in here? What is this? I've located something weird. Something different. Ah. So I need to find a box or something. Found a box or something. Die. Bum ba da bum 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 ba da bum. Have I really missed like a puzzle as simple as this? Apparently I have. Arr! Do you want to buy me hint for 30 quills? Yes. Yep, okay, that's enough. It would be a real shame if you were to fall off this cliff to the right. You might as well make the most of it and buddy slam on the way down. How do I buddy slam again? Okay. Nice. Blockbuster film. I mean, I was going to say rest in peace, Blockbuster, but for some reason, like, new locations with Blockbuster are starting to open up, and I do not understand. Like, they are heavily basing their stuff off of, like, nostalgia. If I remember correctly, they're opening up new Blockbusters, but, like, they're specifically sort of, like, nostalgia-based environment kind of things. You know what I mean? That must be Dr. Puzz's missing switch. Care to do the honors? I guess we'll see what the heck happens. I don't like the look of this. Oh dear, this machine was designed to make the level easier. The grimacing baddies were supposed to be for decoration. Well, shoot. So this is just like a whole bunch of new baddies and stuff. That's terrible. Anyway, where was that one beehive? Stop. Ooh, I wonder how you get up there. I'm sure there's a lot of locations that, like, I just have not managed to get up to simply because I was busy doing other things at the time. I could fall down from here, hey. What is this? Tri-twirl. Tri-twirl? You have my attention. I thought only Blockbuster Still on Earth was in Oregon. It's like a museum, basically. Yeah. Yeah, basically just a museum of nostalgia being like, here is what Blockbuster used to be. And funny enough, if you have, like, one single location, I guess you can break even because you're just like, hey, come on in. Get a feel for what it used to be. Okay, well, I was planning on ending the stream, but I think I'm going to go and check out Chapter 3. And we'll see what the heck happens. Apparently, there's a ton of enemies. Oh, great. Ah, God! Oh, God, oh, God, oh, God, oh, God. You can know. Ah, I fell. Legit tourist destination now. James Rolfe went there and made a video about it. Nice. God, I wonder where the heck the coins are in this level. They're probably back there, honestly. Oh, there's one. How does one manage to hit that? Carefully, I assume. Here, spawn over here. Dang it. Alright, fine. See if I care. Ah, frig! Too much gas! Let's see. Ooh. Mine. 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 Out of my way. Dang it. God, you really get swept up if you're not careful. There we go. Lower down, please. Thank you! That was only coin 2. Alright. Noted. Sis is joining in the background for a bit. Sorry if I don't type. I mean, that's fine. No problem whatsoever. I just hope your sis is okay with me accidentally, like, blurting out a swear if something terrible happens. Look at how friendly this game is. It's so colorful. It's so nice. So shiny. And then I just blurt out the F word. She's 17, so it should be fine. Oh, okay, fair enough. I mean, there's some people who are, like, so Puritan that they can't even handle, like, you know, one single swear word. Thank you. Now, I've told you guys a story before about how, like, I've got this, this one nephew who... God, that nephew is 14, and I feel so old, because I remember him when he was a toddler. And I'm just like, oh, God. The wheels of time, please stop. But anyway, I remember when he was younger, like... I had, like, a sort of a realization moment where I was just like, my God. What was the realization moment? It was, like... Oh, yeah, right. My brother was letting him view my stuff. And I was just like, don't do that! What are you doing? I say fuck so many times in my stream. Why are you letting him watch? And it was just like, I don't know. He likes your things, and I'm just like, oh, man. But I think at that point, I was just like, you know, there's a lot of people who probably would, like... I don't know, a lot of kids that would probably watch a very similar type of character as me. And I don't blame them in any way, shape, or form. Is there anything down here? Oh, yeah, there is. Where's the bomb that I would use to blow that up? Maybe it's up here. Oh, man. I don't want to leave the coin by itself there. I want to grab it. That's a bell. That's not going to help me out much. That's a door. Where bomb? Oh, there's a berry. Would that do? Would that work? Maybe. Nope. Nope, just a pathetic little splash. Nothing. Ow. Thanks. I feel like your viewer base already skews surprisingly young anyways. Meanwhile, I don't think anybody under 20 watches me. I mean, my demographic, like, I've always kind of thought it's like 13 to 17. So, somewhere around there. And I've kind of tailored it around that. But at the exact same time, I also know that there are plenty of very young individuals that just lie and, like, you know, they get a Twitch account despite the fact that they probably shouldn't get a Twitch account. You know what I mean? Okay, anything more that I should be looking for here? No. Whatever, new bee friend. Army of 28. I only got 1 coin out of that. Gosh. That sucks. I could dang old do better. Dum-dum. Any more of these worlds that... Oh. Great job, friends. It looks like you figured out the machine's mystery, so you don't need me anymore. Remember, you can affect that level anytime by flipping the switch here. I think I'll head back to Shipwreck Creek and begin some new research. If you manage to find your way home, come visit. Great. So was this the first... Ow. Was this the first level that they were teaching you the idea of flipping switches to, like, manipulate worlds? Which sounds like, you know, really freaking wild now that I'm saying it out loud. I watch you, and all I'll say is next year I'm going to be a freshman, and I am scared. Oh, it'll be okay. You know, there's a major difference and a major change when you go from being at the top of the food chain to the low of the food chain. But everything will be just fine. Keep in mind, it's only like 1 year out of your life that you're going to be a freshman. And then you're going to be a sophomore. And by that point, you're going to be basically sort of like middle of the road. So, hey. He's good. You'll be fine. Freshman in high school, so you're currently in middle school. Welcome to feeling old. Population me. Let's see. So, chapter 2 has got the thing unlocked. Let's go back over here. If I had to take a guess as to what I'm supposed to do, there's that that one sort of splash zone area right here. I don't think there is an easy way for me to be able to get up here. I wish this was regular Yooka-Laylee. I would very easily manage to make my way up there. Man. Population us. Losing brain cells actively as I'm sitting here. I'm losing hair follicles and grain and wrinkles and I feel old and I hate it. Hey, you know, you're not quite there yet. You cannot say that you are old just yet. Get old. Let me hop. Dang it. Okay, I'm just going to make the assumption I can't go up there. What I'm assuming I have to do is get more bees, and then a hive is probably going to appear like here. And I can jump from here to up here, and then make my way up there. And then very likely there's going to be something that turns chapter 1 into, like, you know, a special area. I don't know. I don't know anything that the kids talk about. And that doesn't get any easier as you get older and older and older. I've said this before, but thank you, Urban Dictionary, for existing. Oh, I wonder what what's the double for this? You were probably born when I started college. You are a baby. Let me see. Ooh, hold on a second. I think I know exactly what I'm supposed to do here. Okay, I connected one of those. Oh, I see. I see. Ba-da-da-da-da. How do I make this turn? Maybe that switch up there? See, I need to bomb this wall somehow. Gen Z is in their 20s now. Ah! Horror! Horror among horrors! How do I bomb this wall? How do I make this work? It's gotta be that switch up there. Oh, man. Yeah, this just makes me want to play, like, a Banjo-Kazooie-esque game. Something where I got some distance, man. Maybe use tongue powers, tongue ability. I was cursed with age sometime in 2011 or 2010. I don't remember. Maybe it's something in here, perhaps. Doubt it. But. Bum ba dum, ba ba da bum, bum ba dum, bum ba dum, bum bum. Wee. Cute. Oh, dang it. Nope. Big ol' negative. See, there's that flower up there. Fairly certain. Oh, yeah, right. I remember how you get up there. You move this guy over here, then you bounce up, and then I believe you go around here. And there's a watering hole for something. You drop this down. I mean, I completed this entire puzzle, so it's not like I'd have to do this. Yeah, I'm going to give up on this because I'm pretty sure I've already done all of this. Well, your dog's trying to eat a Lego. Don't let Pupper do that.
pipe system has been disabled. You can turn it on inside, but it's locked. You'll have to search for the key.
I've already done that.
Find a way to enter the cabin to turn the pipe back on.
I've already figured that out. I just need to figure out how to, like, twist that one pipe and put it back in place. That bat has a cool nose. Okay, yeah. See, I've already done the thing. Uh-oh. How make spin? How spin? Clunk. That don't work. I almost feel like maybe I gotta use this. Aha! Frickin' genius! Took me a minute, but I'm here now.
There flows once again. I love the feeling of a manufactured breeze on my skin.
All right. Oh, okay. And that is what makes this world pop up. All right. Well, I guess I might as well take a look at this one now. Urban Uprise Updraft. I've unlocked so many things. Please tell me I get, like, all 5 of the coins. If I get all 5 of the coins, that would be a miracle. Oh, good. I'm the one that caused hurricanes. Oh, hi. Yo! Okay. Starting off strong. Ow. Ah, fine. Be that way. Where is Snab? Good question. Snab is currently not hanging out at the moment. At the very least, I know that my items are working, so Snab could show up at any minute. I wonder. What's up here? Anything important? You must summon him. You must bring him into the ether. Whatever. I genuinely hope that a whole bunch of these feathered folk are not the way that I'm supposed to be getting a bunch of these coins. Because, boy, that would suck. No, you don't see one in your room. I don't even know where you live, and I already know that, like, Snab is not native to your location. Contrary to popular belief, Snab is not approaching your, your location rapidly. Snab summoning ritual. Okay. Ah, man. By Detroit, but not in Detroit. Yeah, Snap wouldn't live there. Snap would not be in Detroit. Dang it! Eh, it's fine. Maybe it's just me, but I feel like I wish like I was playing a 2D side-scroller that had more to do with absolutely carving up my opponents. Jesus! Too much sports. Okay, I made it through there. I see you, coin. It's the third one. All right, so I missed coin number 2. Sucks, but oh well. It's funny going through the impossible layer and running into, like, you know, mechanics in the game that have not yet been introduced to me. I wonder. Oh God, that looks like that looks like a secret. Laylee, I need you. Where are you at, bud? Bestest buddy, old pal. Ow. Well, good enough. Imagine Dora, but New York. Oh, hello. Okay, all right. I think I was just being, like, overly paranoid. Okay. I'm aware of what's up there. Don't care. Beetlejuice, but Snatcher. So, Snatcher, Snatcher, Snatcher. Okay. You actually have pretty good control over yourself in the air. Ow. You! Tricky. Very tricky. Ooh. I see. Thank you. 4. We doing good, folks. Hat in Time, but Disney. I don't want to. Because then, I mean, look. Are we talking, like, Golden Age Disney, or are we talking, like... Oh, frig. Are we talking modern Disney, where everything is being, like, live-action done? Because I don't want a live-action Hat in Time. Owie. I've seen The Exorcist 87 times and it keeps getting funnier every time I see it. Snatcher, probably. I don't know. I feel like an artist representation of, like, you know, Golden Age Disney would probably be... You know, that'd be kind of cool to see, hat and time-wise. Made it! Now, is there one more coin puzzle that I'm currently trying to get my hands on? I'm assuming it's this one. Whoa! Careful. Now, question is that enough tokens that I can enter the new location? Like the new area? That's 3. I think I might have had 22 before. $29. $25! I can actually do it! I can go to the new area! Jesus! How do I get over there? I'm so curious. Oh yeah, I would have loved like an animated series for Hat in Time. That would have been fun. Why is there an impact here? Interesting. Yeah, he's such a customer. What's that? You want to be able to complete the game? Okay, well, give me money. So what are we unlocking? 3 more worlds, eh? Another satisfied customer for trousers. Congratulations, you've unlocked all of my paywalls. Visit me at my home back in the desert in the north. I have an interesting proposition for you. Interesting proposition, you say? Okay. Well, I'm all ears. I'd like a little something that'll spice things up. Hello. Yeah, I wonder how many twit coins those two have now. Yeah, hello there. I can tell you're keen to invest more twit coin. Help me out with a low price of 30 coins, and I'll cook you dinner. Well, I have eaten nothing but rudimentary projectiles so far. Donate to my barbecue fund. What the fuck? Not hungry? Suits me. You can't rush Terrazza's grilled sausage. Man. Okay, you say that, and now I just want grilled food. I could go for that, actually. You versus Jimmy Neutron. Jimmy Neutron would probably come up with a terrible way to kill me. Not intentionally. He would absolutely mistakenly kill me. Okay, well. The debate is currently on. Is that a cat I hear in the background? No, there isn't any cat in the background. Shoot. I think I'm gonna... Here, I don't have the ability to warp to these locations, so I'm gonna go out there and do the warpy whatnots so that I can at least get to the books. Well, I keep on saying that I really want to finish up playing this game, but then the game keeps on swerving me and being like, oh, hey, surprise, surprise, you can manage to get through the game. God damn it, I want to put you down, What the fuck are you? Welcome to paradise. Doesn't look like paradise to me, you rusty car. Okay, you rusty carts are trampling up the place. Things are really looking up for us. This tropical home is much nicer than the dirty swamp from the last game. Enjoy your stay at the beach. Did I run into something like you in the previous game? I don't remember. Favorite line from Stitch. My favorite is, eh. Die. Let's see. Ooh. What the heck are you? God, there's so many things that I'm just like, what is happening now? Where am I at? What am I at? Hey, stop what you think you're doing. Not that you're strong enough to break it with those weak husks you call bodies. Again, I don't know what these impacts are supposed to be. Am I supposed to learn some sort of a new move on the surface? I gotta be. Like, there's gotta be something. The lines where he says not to see the remake because it's a travesty against God. I am not going to definitively say whether or not it's a travesty against God. But I will say that there's a very good shot at that. There's a very, very high chance that it's a travesty against God. Can you tell I have not seen the movie? I have not seen the movie. I don't know, in general, like, I don't see any reason why it needs to exist. You know, along with all the other, like, not Nintendo, frickin', Disney, like, live-action remakes. There's no reason for it to exist. You know, they already figured it out. You know, Oh, hello. Where's my rod? Oh, hey, I think I know where your rod is. You look like meddling to competent adventurers. I seem to have misplaced my rod. Have you seen one anywhere? Didn't we pass one back near the start of the game? Yeah, maybe try over near Hivory Towers. Blur, thanks for the hot tip. I'll go take a look-see. Nice. And he's off. Oh. I'm not even the biggest Lilo and Stitch fan, and the remake pissed me off so much. It's just kind of annoying that, like, the original movie stands up for itself. I remember seeing the original movie, and I loved it. Like, Lilo and Stitch was one of those movies that came out right around the time that, like, you know, I was starting to get out of the Disney sphere to an extent. Not, like, you know, permanently or anything. But I don't know. There was just, like, I just wasn't interested in animated Disney flicks as much as I used to be. And so, like, I don't know, to see Disney just being like, no. Oh. Oh, I recognize this place. Ta-da. Let's go up here. Grab a bunch of you. Do you want to buy me hints for 50 quills? Yep, that's enough. Okay. My secret lies on a wooden bridge. But this one you'll have to lower first. A wooden bridge that you have to lower. Interesting. Okay, well, now I officially have a little side quest here. Or actually, no, a side way to get over to this location. How many times does the original drill it into you that the message is, Ohana means family, nobody gets left behind? And you know what Nani does in the remake ending? She gives Lilo up to the state. What? Jesus Christ. Well, I can't think of a darker ending than that. Hi, I found a tonic. Dot matrix. Oh, man. One of my favorite scenes is, she's touching me! I'm not touching you. She's touching me! I remember that one. That was a good one. Oh, man. Disney, just cut it out. Just stop. There's no reason for this garbage. You don't need to treat your IP like this. Ow. Ooh, Paigey. I'll get up. God damn it. Paigey. Disney needs to stop. There must be like a bomb move or something that I can do with that. Ooh. Hold on. I see some things crawling under the sand. Hello, Paigey! What are you supposed to be? Why are you supposed to be? Nice day for a stroll! Alright, let's see how difficult this is. Oh, I think I get it. Ugh. Ow. Probably needed lately. Oh well. Ow! Okay, I think I get it. Laylee might be dead, but I won my challenge. Great job! Watch this! Paigey power! Ah, now we get to access this location. Boy, that's a really interesting... Huh. I feel like that Paigey shouldn't have been as hidden as it was. Like a couple of feathers, okay, I can understand that. But like that, the Paigey seemed to be a very pivotal, particular character. Help! These sharks have got it in for me. It's so hard to make new friends once you hit my age. They don't seem to want to affect me. I guess you're right. They're specifically gunning after you. I'm happy they have not got Studio Ghibli. Ooh. Hey, hold on a second. There's a tonic at the bottom of the sea. There's a tonic at the bottom of the sea. There's a tonic. There's a tonic. There's a tonic at the bottom of the sea. Alrighty. That's one unlocked. What's this about? What? How? Do I need to enter from the other side of the lighthouse? Apparently. Nice hint. And I can go through the portholes, maybe? Or not. Perhaps I was just supposed to go this way. Yes. Out. I recently discovered underwater temple, underwater monk, and what? Wait, I recently rediscovered underwater temple, underwater monk, and I'm so glad I did. What is that? Underwater temple, underwater monk. What the? Multiple layers of the lighthouse. Right button. And now I need to get this thing through there and make the connection through here. How do I do that? I assume it's the best I will link it. Ooh, okay. Do you hear echo? Echo? I hear echo. What kind of echo we're talking about? Click the SoundCloud embed. Let's see. Where is the SoundCloud embed on here? Oh, you know what? I probably don't have SoundCloud enabled on this browser. Give me a second. Is this something that could possibly get flagged in YouTube's Content ID system? Because I think I might want to hold off on listening to this until, like, a little bit later. Your voice times 2. La 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 la. Okay, Ollie Sonic and I'll give it a listen here.
Underwater temple, underwater monk, underwater rhymes and an underwater funk. He sleeps in the sea.
Give me a minute. I think I want to hear this on SoundCloud.
Underwater temple, underwater monk, underwater rhymes and an underwater funk. He sleeps in the sea in an underwater bunk. With mirrors all around him, he's an underwater hunk. Underwater temple. Underwater temple, underwater monk, underwater temple, underwater monk, underwater rhymes and an underwater funk. He sleeps in the sea in an underwater bunk. With mirrors all around him, he's an underwater hunk. He's got underwater junk in his underwater trunk. Basketball card, he doesn't know to go dunk. He's got a little stash of underwater skunk. Underwater temple, underwater monk.
And this is done by Ollie's Sonic Empire. Emporium, rather. I'm an idiot. Ollie's Sonic Emporium. Underwater temple, underwater monk. I came across this post just now. I legit just listened to this on loop 4 times. Awesome. Underwater temple. Underwater monk. That's awesome. I like it. Reminds me of mayonnaise on an escalator. So Nova, you say that it sounds like it's such a banger. Yeah. It sounds like I am talking and then you hear another talk, like afterwards. Echoey. Do I sound like I'm echoing for anybody else? Because I'm listening to my audio right now, and I do not hear any echo whatsoever. No echo for you? Maybe refresh your Twitch, maybe. That's kind of my thoughts. Because maybe it's some weird audio gremlin when it comes to Twitch.
Doop-a-doop-a-doop.
I wonder what all of this was for. Oh, I'm totally safe up here for my phobia of large books. Wah! Oof. That's great. Oh, interesting. So, you hold... Ooh, all right. Well, I haven't even gone into there, like, you know, normally. So, I'm going to hold off on, you know, going in there the crazy way. Which one is better, Coco or the Book of Life? I haven't seen either of them. So, I really can't say anything. Oh. Neato. 100% Book of Life, no question, says Z-Hill. Thanks for saving me. Honestly, fish these days have got a right chip on their fins. Alright, got a tonic. Cartoony? Okay, you have my attention. Does that just, like, make it super, like, you know, ridiculously neon? Yeah. So I wonder how would one manage to get the thing underwater, though? Maybe you might know. I love my house. Finally looking up for old Ollie. Took years of toil, but I finally built a home. Who'd have thought all I needed was a hardcover book as a strong foundation? Tide seems to be coming in on a regular. Interesting. How do you... I can't dive any deeper than that. Shoot. I love my house. I love my house. I love my house. I love my house. Sorry. I am so easily amused, I swear to God. How does one destroy these other buildings? I don't know. What? Weird. All I can think is, like, maybe I gotta throw something at him. Like, perhaps a little bit of fire. I doubt it, but... Dang it. I need to get up to you! No, do not bring a tiny water gun to school tomorrow. Full stop, don't do it. When I was a kid, when I was younger, nobody would have cared. Absolutely nobody. However, we live in different times. You do not want to bring a tiny water gun to school. Hey, Pierce. Good to see you. Okay, rocks do not affect it either. I see that there is a, you know, I think that's a portal, if I'm remembering correctly. Help me convince Bit to play Ape Escape. I know he would love it. I probably would. Not gonna lie. You're probably right. However, unfortunately, isn't Ape Escape one of those things that's, like, exclusive to PlayStation? You want to buy you some quills? Or no, sorry, you want to buy you a hit for quills. A suspicious triangle can be seen near the sand. Strike repeatedly below it to reveal the way. Mysterious triangle? Okay. Below it. Ah, interesting. Okay, so I need to bomb this somehow. One of the best 3D platformer series ever. It has a mode where the game becomes Metal Gear. I could see that being cool. Where's the nearest fire? Which is the funniest freaking thing I could possibly say right about now. Fireballs? I mean, the only fire that I know of is right here. Hold on. Made it just in time! Nice. They've never been re-released or remastered, which makes me furious. They remastered Crash Bandicoot and Spyro. Sony, stop ignoring Ape Escape. Aw, man. Unfortunately, I was not a kid of the PlayStation. Ooh. Hello. What does that do for me? I noticed that, oh my god, Queasy Quay Climb. I see. Alright. Sony doesn't own Crash or Spyro. They were owned by Activision Blizz at the time, and now Microsoft owns them. I see. Got another weirdo here. Go outside and cross the river. Go south and stop at the water's edge. Go west until you hit a tree. Go north to the water's edge. Go east until you reach a starfish. Go north until you can't. Buddy slam. God, that's way too many instructions. Just tell me where it is, old man. You cross the river over here. Oh, so, you know what? I I wonder if maybe those bombs, now that I've got the bombs available. Let's try and blow up some sandcastles, eh? Haha, bitch! Oh, hi. Do you want to buy my hint? Yep, that's enough, okay. Search for a suspicious streak of submerged sea stones. They aim at the secret okay, they aim at the secret that you're looking for. Submerged sea stones, eh? Very well. Well, I'm trying to take a look at here. See a tonic sitting over there. These are sea stones, I think. Maybe. If they announce an Ape Escape Trilogy remaster, that is an instant PS5 buy for me. Ugh, God. That's just reminding me, I really badly want there to be a Mario Odyssey 2. But I'm almost 110% certain that it would likely be a Switch 2 exclusive, meaning I would have to go buy a Switch 2. And that makes me sad. I don't know, eventually I'll get a Switch 2. It's just a case of, like, at what point are they finally going to have an exclusive that makes me go, that one! They reference Klonoa. Namco make Klonoa 3 already. Hey, I did it. All right, Pagey challenge. Wow. Am I supposed to bomb these guys then? Guess so. All right. Yakuza 0 multiplayer sounds too fun to pass up. I eagerly await it coming to PC. So what the heck is going to happen here? Great job! Watch this! Pagey power! Oh, this is just going to be a shortcut, isn't it? The English dub will be neat. Yeah, I think so. Yep, here we are. Right back at chapter 2. So you know what? I'll take this. This is an easy way to get back over to chapter 2. All right. Let's see, perhaps the stones we're looking for might be a little bit more like, you know, those are gigantic boulders, so maybe there's a specific set of stones somewhere. Whenever I hear Pagey, I just think, why are they saying page in Japanese? Oh. I didn't know that. Fun fact of the day. All right, so far... Oh, yeah, right. Hold on a second. I just remembered. I have one more castle to blow up. Sucker! No, you monster! I just signed up for a 52-year mortgage! Life's a beach. And then depending on whether it's high tide or low tide, it is like a little bit different. Very interesting. Okay. So I have unlocked all 3 of these different locations. And also, I no longer have to worry about paying to open up gates. Thank God. You say it as Peji. Okay, neat. Welcome to Japanese Class 101. All right. I'm going to make a judgment call here. We have actually managed to open up 3 new locations, meaning 6 new levels of the game. And meaning, like, that is 6 more of these guys that I can now collect. That is a significant amount of bees. And if I collect all of those, then that means I will have... Oh, actually, hold on a second. I just remembered something. We might have enough room for, like, 1 more. May look tiny, but that rod's made some big catches. What's the point of this? I need to check this real quick. Maybe I need to talk to him and get him to do something. I think I feel a nibble. It's a town? That's worse than a boat. At least that filthy town isn't polluting that funny-looking pond anymore. What? Capital Causeway Chaos. Okay, so officially, we have got 7 new locations that we're going to be going to. All right. We gotta play Yooka-Laylee at least 1 more time. Because that means that's 7 more bees. And that means... Yeah, I've got 29 right now. So I can have 36. 36 potential bees on my shield. And... that might be enough. That might push me through it. Oh, man. On top of that... I'm still very curious what this, like, you know, explosion thing is. Maybe I did it before and I just don't remember it. Probably. Alright. Now it's time to finish up Yooka-Laylee. That was surprising. Again, nearly gave up. But I didn't. Oh. Good lord. I'm kind of glad that I didn't. Alright. Anyways, let's do the regular outro stuff. Again, thank you guys very much for coming out. I appreciate it a lot. My stream schedule is Saturday, Sunday, and Wednesday, all of them starting at around 7 o'clock p.m. Central Time. And what I have lined up on the docket is a couple of things. I'm going to be playing some more Paper Mario, The 1,000-Year Door, and that is going to be happening on Saturday. And then on Sunday, I will be playing through... Well, actually, I'm going to be starting up my playthrough of Sam and Max, The Devil's Playhouse, and that is going to be a collaboration between me and Zecil. So, if you want to see me laugh at a little bit more Sam and Max, and also, you know, see a nice collaboration situation, then come on out on that Sunday. But one other thing, again, I'm going to plan to do a little bit more Yooka-Laylee for next Wednesday. Heck yeah, boy! But you'll notice that there is one... You threw a pie at the very last minute. Thank you very much. Anyway, you will know that there is a game that's coming out very, very soon here. Kind of an important one. Deltarune. And I'm going to be taking a little bit of a break from Paper Mario The 1,000-Year Door so that I can play through a couple of the chapters of Deltarune. So this is going to be your cue right now that, you know, there's going to be major spoilers ahead if you watch me play through Deltarune. And you should probably play it yourself first beforehand. I'm gonna do like one chapter per. I'm going to assume that I'm going to be doing one chapter per stream. So, this is going to be your one big warning. Go out and pick yourself a copy of Deltarune Up, and God, I am not good when it comes to talking. Anyways, here, let me put away this cable real quick. So that's going to be a little ways from here. I don't even know why I'm really making the announcement like at this moment, because that's about like, an entire week away. Here, let me put on Underwater Temple, Underwater Monk again. Because that's where my brain is at the moment.
Underwater monk, underwater rhymes and an underwater funk. He sleeps in the sea in an underwater bunk. With mirrors all around him, he's an underwater hunk.
Well, we'll see. We're going to see whether or not this was uploaded to the YouTube Content ID system. Maybe it has. Maybe it hasn't. Who knows? All right. I'm going to leave to this tune, I'm going to say. Thank you guys for coming out. See you next time.